Alrighty then, and we are live. Welcome everyone to day 3 of the TV cabinet. Yes, it looks like I'm wearing the same clothes. It's because I am, but I just got them out of the dryer, so I'm fully clean and I am fully washed as well. Um, so yeah, first paint coat is dry. We also have these blanks dry, so it looks a little bit like that I could literally see that, oh, I should have rolled that better, but not enough light, so I couldn't really see it. But it's fine. It's not that it's gonna be fully viewable anyway. And it does look like it has a protective layer on it. Although my fingers immediately show on it, so that's something that I was not really expecting, but it's fine. So now we're gonna do the inside of this thing. You just need to flip it over, which is gonna be a challenge because I'm not sure. Ooh. Oh, actually, it's not that hard. There we go. And these are the doors, which I'll need the sandpaper to paint off. Now, I'm also a little bit sorry that I'm late. I wanted to do this a little bit earlier, but I barely got any sleep, or I couldn't sleep for that matter. And it's still raining and wet outside, so I'll either have to go into the shed itself, or do it another day. So, and since I'm already late, I was not going to do it. Although the top looks pretty okay. So it's not too bad. But yeah, we're gonna do another paint layer. But for the front and the back. I'm gonna do another layer on the top. And there was one side that needed also, yeah, it was this side. And I needed another coating of paint. That doesn't look too bad though. But you will always get like imperfections if you're not a professional painter. But before I do anything, I need to get some food in me because I am hungry and I'm actually starting to get dizzy because I haven't eaten anything and I only eaten soup yesterday. And like I said, I'm not prepared, but at least I can like show the results. And the paint that I will be applying will need to dry, so it's gonna be a relatively shorter stream because painting goes relatively quickly, and I'm basically done. So there's not much work left, and tomorrow, when the paint is dry, I'll put it back together. Now, except for the draw, because I will need to paint it tomorrow, and depending on how it looks, I'll probably need to do some additional layers of paint. First, breakfast. I still need to do that as well. I need to bake some bread today, so I'll do that after I'm finished painting. Because I don't have more, I don't have any money to go buy bread, and it's raining, so I'm really not in the mood to go out either. So call it what it is, being lazy. My first breakfast time. Well, the question is where I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna sit here. There we go. And it also gives people time to join the stream, because that paint job is done relatively quickly. But yeah, it definitely needs multiple layers. And like I said, this paint is a huge disappointment. Like, it's not as thick. Well, it is thick, but it didn't have that smooth shine that the other one had. Now I'm not gonna do the back. I can do the sides and the top again. Mm. And then because there's a second layer, it should look a little bit better. But since this thing is now dry, that's how it's gonna look like. And then I can open this and then ta-da! Perfect. Oh, the sun is coming out a bit. Still raining though. Oh, I'm still not fully awake. I think I do the planks first, and then I'll do this big thing, because I won't be able to move anymore once I start painting here. Oh, I did get my modem and my other stuff in today. Now I can't show you my address. There's like scan me all over the place, but I'm not gonna do that. And in fact, I would like to know how to open this sucker. Oh. The hidden lids. Okay, that's for the TV. So this is my TV receiver, the 4K one. Technically don't need it. Because my TV will take over that job. And in this one, I'll have my brand new modem. Oh, and they put the TV instructions in the wrong box. Well, yeah, I got a brand new modem. I could buy this myself, but I didn't have the money for it at the time. And this way, if the new version comes out, they will send me a new version, as far as I've heard, because I'm paying for this per month. So, and hopefully they will fix my internet. So, I'm not going to set it up today. At least I'm not planning on it. But, yeah, hopefully with this one I can have a little bit more control over my my internet. Oh, I nearly showed my address. Oopsie. Not the smartest idea I had. Hope it doesn't show, or else I need to censor that later. But yeah, that came on in today, very early, like earlier than usual. Usually they're around 11 to 1 o'clock, and now they were like 9 o'clock in the morning. Boom, ding dong. It's like, oh, I'm not fully awake yet. So, grabbed the package, put it inside, went back to bed, and just passed out. And that's why I'm a little bit late today. Because I did set my alarm for like 11. Because that's usually when they deliver, from 11 to 1. And I would have had plenty of sleep. And I would have been able to stream a couple of hours earlier. And it wouldn't be raining at that point. Well, if the layer is thick enough, it's nice and shiny. And now everything is flaky now. You can't have that. Uh-oh. I'm being an idiot. Why am I peeling paint when I know there's a chance that it might be wet underneath? Luckily, I can wipe it off. Except for my thumb. Oh no, I got some under my nail. Don't worry, I'm almost done eating my breakfast. Just want to make sure I'm not going to get any flakes in my paint. I did not expect this type of paint to like not stick like the others, at least in this thing, but hopefully the second layer, at least I hope I have enough paint for that, will look better. So tomorrow will probably be, or later today, will be the final layer. So, but I can only do that in the front. Like those planks will only get one layer because I'm gonna put stuff on it, and they're gonna scratch as well. So if I put a smooth layer on top of that, I'm gonna scratch that. And it's a waste of paint. Like keyboard and mouse. The top though does gonna have a second layer because there are not gonna be any items that are actually gonna keep moving, like a mouse and keyboard. Like you set it down and you leave it. So I can do a second layer there and the sides as well. And the inside is only gonna get one layer as well because so yeah, it's only gonna be the top and the sides that get a double layer because you're gonna actually look at that, and the front is gonna be probably a mixture. Like the drawer, for example, probably only gets one layer, except for the front, and the back side you won't even see because it's dark. And even when I put the RGB in there, it's gonna be limited. As far as the bottom on the inside is also gonna get one layer because of the computer case that I'm gonna move, and because the MDF actually absorbed the paint. Like I can do this, and it's not really gonna, like, yeah, you can see I scratched my nail over it, but it's not actually taking off the paint like it does with the other stuff. Like it actually merged with the wood. So I'm gonna do a second layer, it's gonna be smoother, and hopefully as smooth as what I see here. Or I need to grab a paintbrush and smear it really thick over it. And because the first layer absorbed it, you don't get a really good layer. All right, let's get started. Painter's glove. I have more wood sticks, so I'll grab some in a second. Just want to make sure I don't have any flakes in this compartment. Alright, just gonna grab some sticks. Because I think I'll be opening the second can. There we go. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, no, I'm gonna grab a new one. I'm not gonna touch that. This one is a little dented. That's why we have multiple. Like I said, I'm gonna do the planks first. Now we recycle plastic when we can. Excuse me. Oh, it's still wet. Nope. Let's do it from the same corner as before. Start with this one. I just spilled some on the table again. There we go. Nice. And now this one. Actually, I'm gonna flip this. There we go. Oh, shit. Again, the table. Now, normally, if I really cared about the table, I would have had like at least a plastic thing under it. But yeah, well, you see how the table looks like, so it's already crap. So, and eventually I was planning to replace it anyway, so it doesn't bother me too much. Like, it looks better when it's wet, to be honest. There we go, that one is now finished. Now I can start with that. So we're gonna do top, sides, and then the inside. So first I'm gonna do the top. Now actually I'm gonna do the sides first so I can actually lean on the top. Actually, this side don't really need a coating. This is the side you don't see. Oh, but it looks better. Second layer of paint looks way better. But it could also be because it's wet. Like, who knows? Alright, this side is done. What to do here? Because I need to do the insides as well. And I won't be able to reach it. Yep, I'm gonna dive in first. And then get that out of the way. And I'll take off my headset just in case. So Oops. pain to my elbow. getting there. Now as long as that's inside, and then top layer and the side, and then we're done for today. All right. Whew. I'm getting cramps in my hand. This feels so rough though. Hopefully the last layer will look better. I may do a third layer on top of it depending on how the second layer looks. But I also need to save paint for the cabinet or for the drawer. All right. Let's get to it. Do this side first. I have to be careful not to splash paint all over the house. Because, oh my God. I'm turning from white to black. Excuse me, sir, your ID picture looks completely different than you. Yeah, it's black paint. Don't shoot. I'm usually white. Oh my God, sorry. I wonder if how would the police react if you have like an African American uh, person that paints himself white with white paint? If the cops will react the same. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Especially in America, it's horrible. Like, I feel sorry for those people, to be honest. Just because of your skin color, they give you like the the criminal uh, attitude, so to say. You're guilty until proven innocent. Kind of messed up, but hey, that's America for you. It's not the only thing that's messed up. For example, the ability to buy weapons at a Walmart. I mean, excuse me. No wonder that the majority of Americans are so hostile and that the police are afraid. Yeah, they could have guns. Yeah, well, the majority should not. Every idiot can get a gun and pull the trigger just if they feel like it. That's why there are so many school shootings, in my opinion. It's absurd. Absolutely absurd. I don't even understand that mentality. Why? Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, but just because you have the right doesn't mean you have to do it. You know, you have the right to jump off a bridge. Yeah, but if it kills you or injures you, yeah, but I have the right. Oh, okay. Then don't complain. You know, actions have consequences, even policies and law. But they don't want to hear it. Well, too bad. I just find it absolutely unacceptable, but that's my opinion. And I'm not from that country either, so I can't really say anything about it, to be honest. But just as an outsider, it I find it very weird. Like, even if you look at other countries, okay, yeah, you are allowed to have guns, okay, but there are way less shootings than in America. I can't remember which port it was. They have like, yeah, you can have guns, but everybody gets like thingy. Like, even here, you can have guns if you have a permit for it, and under strict regulations. Like, the fact of owning a gun is not a problem, as long as you have a permit for it. But like, I think some people taking it too far. Freedom of speech. Yeah, say that to a police officer and see how you end up. Don't look at me if you get a couple of bruises. Like, yeah, we're gonna get you arrested for disorderly conduct or something like that. It's like, excuse me, Freedom of speech, yeah, but even that has a limit. Entitlement, I call that. Especially the Karens that think they can do everything. And they refuse to admit that they are wrong. And even if they're like, yeah, you're not allowed to do that here, and then it turns out it is, and then they do a completely 180. And then just brush it off. It's like, no, you assaulted me. Get arrested. But no, white privilege. That's what it is. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. In my opinion. But hey, I'm not from that country, so who am I to say what you can and cannot do? It's just my opinion. Freedom of speech. It's a given right. I'm not afraid to use it. And if you don't like it, well, too bad. You are entitled to your opinion. I am entitled to my opinion. It's the same. I have the right to carry arms. Yeah, well, I don't agree with that, but hey. As long as it isn't inconvenient, right? Like the same thing what triggers me the most is like the abortion, okay? In general, I have no issues with that. However, I do have an issue with it if it's used to as a anti-conception method. That's where I draw the line. Like if you get like assaulted, you know, then yeah, by all means, you know. But for the majority, and this is not a joke, look up the statistics for it. The majority is using it for anti-conception methods. It's like, yeah, I just want to have sex but not get pregnant. Well, use a condom. No. I want to do it raw. It's fucking raw. Gordy Renzen reference there. And oh, it's okay. This should be enough paint left over for tomorrow. Alright, the side now, because that is done. The side and the top. And now we need to wait until it dries. Oh, looks like these are almost dry. Actually, they are dry. Nice. Alright. Just want another roll. Now it's the top, and I think I have a little bit too much paint on my hands. Oh wow, this one is also ready for another lick. Ooh, you know, careful. I need to do this one a little bit thicker. So it starts to like giving that shine. But no stripes allowed. It's becoming a lot darker now. Yeah, I want to do it thicker. But do I have enough paint left if I do so? Actually, let's just do it like this. because this side is where the possibility that people are going to put their drinks. Why is there imperfection here? There we go. I think it looks pretty good. Now I can do one more layer tomorrow or later today. Oh, did I messed up my floor? I did. Oh my god. I did mess up my floor. Probably from my arms. Oh, we're done with the paint for today. For now, I'll do another layer later, but I'll need to do that cabinet as well. So I'll be doing that in the shed because it's too wet outside. I need to grab a sponge real quick. Before it gets stuck in my floor. More water. More water. A little bit too much. Alright. I'm gonna call it here. And I might be back later. But this one I need to sandpaper. I'll do that in the shed. So I'll see you later.